Hey, Coach, 3 straight wins, all by double digits. Do you like not having to kind of sweat things out there at the end?
Yes, that was not a very artistic game by any stretch, but we would have taken winning by 14 or 5 or 7 or 1 before the game started up here. So certainly happy we got the win. Certainly not very good offense, but we did guard for 40 minutes. So I was happy with that.
Is that the harder part of it? You know, you just beat these guys by 30 at home, and you got to show up and defend them again, knowing that you were 30 points better just a couple nights ago. Something to be proud of how you defended today?
Yeah, I think so. Definitely proud of how we defended. I don't know that I would be proud of how we shared the ball or executed offensively the first 10 minutes. I thought that was very brutal. What do we have? 8 points with 10 minutes left or something like that. And yeah, we just got off to another terrible start. But you know, you look up and you're down 4. And when you play that poorly, and that's a big difference because, you know, 3 weeks ago we've been down 14. So yeah, we did guard. I was really happy. I got to go back and watch. I don't know that we screwed up one ball screen coverage the whole night, which is much better for us. So I was happy about that.
Okay. What did you like from what Jalen Wilson gave you?
Everything. I thought he was great. You know, he was our best offensive player. He was our best rebounder. He picked his spots wisely. He played with pace, poise. I thought he was really, really good. And you know, he was knocking down 4 big threes. So, you know, of all the guys on our team, I would say that, you know, David had a pretty good second half, but an awful first half. And I think Marcus offensively was below par, and Christian and Ochai obviously were as well. So of the starters, if you go like you do like that and go on the road, somebody's got to pick you up. And Jalen definitely did that.
Hey, Jalen's been pretty consistent these past few weeks. Anything you've noticed with him that's led to that?
You know, Jalen is I don't know about anything in particular, except maybe he's picking his spots better. I think that he had so much success early. He got a little bit to the point where he was trying to force the success when he wasn't having the same opportunities. He's kind of getting used to now a big playing, David playing, or Mitch. So, you know, his shots are coming from different areas than they were when we were playing 5 guards. So he just kind of figuring it out. But he's been really good. He's playing the right way.
Bill, do you see your guys taking more pride in defense lately?
Yeah, I do. Now, let's be real. I thought we guarded Oklahoma State pretty well. You know, Cade got off there late, but I thought we defended them pretty well for 40 minutes. In the last 2 games, we really defended well. So I think we are. Hopefully the guys are buying in. This is who we need to be. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. You know, winning by 14 in a low-scoring game is like winning by 20 in a high-scoring game. So guys got to understand that.
Where do you think you guys have grown most defensively last couple of weeks?
You know, we switched our ball screen coverage about a month ago. So it was right before we played Baylor. And I think that we've gotten better at that. And there was one time today that I believe that they got off a good look in the corner off a skip pass. But I think our bigs are doing a better job. And I think our rotation's a little bit better. So, and the guys are starting to understand it. Sometimes when you put in something new that you're not used to doing, it takes a while to become instinctive instead of thinking. And I think we're becoming more instinctive on that.
Hey, Coach, what was the message at halftime? You guys are tied 24-24, and the shots weren't falling in the first half. But what was the message to the guys at halftime?
You know, I told them that we can't be worse, but we also have a tie game, and they had 15 turnovers. They couldn't have been worse. So it was, you know, Mr. Iba, that even set ball back with he, and if Dr. Allen and Mr. Iba were playing a game in 1942, that would even set ball back a little bit. So offensively, but that's what I told them. So, you know, and I also told them the game starts right now, you know, 0-0. So since it was a tie game at halftime, game starts right now.
You've talked a lot, obviously, throughout your career, but this year, too, about defense travels, and that's what you need to see. It's been 5 losses in a row on the road. Biggest deal today was just defense, winning on the road. Does that have to help your guys' mindsets to know they can do it again?
Yeah. You guys, and I agree with the question because we didn't play well on the road, but we also played 1, 11, 9, 14. I mean, those would be games that if we play good defense and good offense, we may have a chance in the last 3 or 4 minutes. I mean, those are the games you got to play like that. And but you're right, the defense stunk. And the defense is magnified that it stinks when you don't make shots. And certainly that's what happened. You know, it puts too much pressure on your defense when you don't make shots, but it also makes it look really bad because you can control that and you can't control whether the ball goes in the hole or not. So I do think that's the biggest difference. But we also played some pretty good teams too.
Do you think it matters though, as far as just showing them or themselves that they can win on the road again? I mean, regardless of what you just said about rankings and things like that, did they need that?
Yeah, I think we needed that. But I'll be honest with you, I that never came up. That never came up in our talk. But yeah, I do think we needed that. Yeah.
All right.
Bryce played 19 minutes Thursday night. What were your expectations for him today after going a month without playing a game?
This is the same Kenitra as the other night. There was no different expectations. Be a ball mover, guard, rebound like he's a good rebounder for a guard, and put pressure on people, give us energy, give us personality. No different, you know. I thought he took a couple of very marginal shots at best today, but those were the same shots he made the other night. So, we're going to have to live with that. But he made a really bad foul on 3-point shot with 1 second on the shot clock. But he's got to knock the rust off. He hasn't had an opportunity to do that totally yet.
Coach, what did you like from David in the second half?
Well, he got the ball to go in the hole a little bit, but I thought his ball screen defense was good. I thought he did a good job on Solomon. I don't know how many Solomon had in the game. He ended up with 8, and Condit had 2, and I don't know how many were on Dave. But I would say that Dave did a much better job defending him. I thought he rebounded it better. I just didn't think he was on balance or very good at all early, but he was much better second half.
Anything else?
Hey, Coach, real quick, you talked about this stretch, how important it was. Now you've got some big games coming up. They're all big, but I mean, some ranked teams. Is there a next step you want to see this team take?
Well, Shay, I think go play well Wednesday. We got 3 ranked teams and our in-state rival left on the road. So that's right there should be motivation that we could, 4 games that guys should be excited to play without question. So I would say just keep building off what we've done. It'd be nice to have as much momentum as we can going into the Big 12 tournament and postseason. But I don't dislike where we're at. I really don't. If we'd have won, I think that Matt mentioned what we lose 5 in a row on the road.
Right.
So if but one of them was to Tennessee, so we lost 4 on the road in the league. So, if you get that one at Okie State that you should have got, we'd be setting as good as we possibly could. So this is a different year. There's a lot of challenges and everything. The guys have been great. We went through our rut. Hopefully the rut's over, and now we play our best ball. But I think keeping momentum moving in the right direction, Shay, which sounds like coach speak, but it's you can obviously have momentum going the wrong direction, which we had last month. And so we got to curtail that, but we got to extend this. And so hopefully we can keep doing that.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Coach.